Hi guys, so we're going to get started with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. So far, I'm loving this for oily skin. It's really mattifying, and for the foundation, I am using the True Blend Liquid Makeup, and this is by CoverGirl, and I have this in the color M4 Sand Beige. It's very yellow toned, so if you have similar skin, I would definitely recommend M4, and I'm using my Sigma brush. This is the F80. You can use the Beauty Blender or the Real Techniques sponge that they have now, or any sponge or your fingers or any brush really, but it was kind of hard to use drugstore brushes because I don't really own too many. But yeah, now I'm going to do my concealer, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I've always loved this concealer. It's one of my top favorite concealers. It's very creamy and blendable, and it does crease, but you definitely have to set it and then you won't have any problems. And this is in the color 20 Sand, and it's also very yellow toned. And this foundation, I don't know much about the one that I'm wearing because I'm pretty new to it. Now I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Powder, and this is in the color Transparent, and I'm using a Real Techniques setting brush to just set like my T-zone, although with this primer you really don't need to. This is the NYC Bronzer in Sunny. Sorry that I have to talk really fast, but if I don't include something in the voiceover, it's always a problem. So I'm trying to get everything in there. Now I'm using a EcoTools brush, and this is just like a random fluffy one that I found. It's okay for bronzer. It's not the best, but it'll do. And again, this is like a $2 bronzer, so really awesome. This is my Wet n Wild eyebrow kit, and I have this in the color Ash Brown, and I'm using a Morph brush. Now, all the Morph brushes, I'm going to try to get the number and list them down below, but some of them aren't named. This is the dual-sided brush, and this one's obviously for eyebrows because it has a spoolie on the other end. And I really like it. It's not very dense, like it's not tight, if you know what I'm saying, like the MAC one that I have, but it gives me a softer look. Now, I don't know where the clip went, but I'm applying Blame It on Midnight with my 224 MAC brush just into my crease as a transition color. I always do that. This is the Wet n Wild Vanity Palette, and I'm using that matte shade, and I absolutely love it. I believe it's called Brule or something like the MAC color, but it's just a matte white kind of creamy color. It's the only one really in that palette that's this light, so you guys should know which one it is. And again, it's by Wet n Wild. You can find Wet n Wild at the drugstore. Now I'm using this NYX pigment, or NYX pigment, and this is in the color Oro, which means gold in Spanish. And I'm using a Morph brush. This is like a C brush. Again, I don't know the numbers or names. Some of them aren't even named, but I'm going to try my hardest to find that information for you guys. This is another NYX shadow, and this is Dance the Tides, and I'm using a Morph brush just to blend everything out. And I'm going to also use another MAC brush to blend out, but this one really packs on the color, so I really love it. This is the MAC one. This is, I believe, the 217, and it has no product on it. This is just for blending purposes. And yeah, I'm keeping the eyes pretty simple. Now this is an eyebrow highlighter, and this is by Milani, and I'm using the matte beige shade to clean up my brows. Now you can do this right after your brows, but I actually like doing it after my shadow because I just like the way it looks as a brow bone highlight. Of course, you have to blend it though. It is a cream product, so make sure to blend. And I'm using that MAC brush again to blend that all in and make it smooth and so that it can transition. And I buy my NYX at Ulta. There's an Ulta in Queens and Rego Park if you live in New York. This is a Milani Tech eyeliner, and this is in the color black, and this is just a liquid liner. This is the iTech Extreme, so it's a very thin brush. And yeah, this is how I do it. Oh, it's actually black is black. So I'm going to do an eyeliner tutorial, but it's kind of hard because my hand's always in the way, but I'm going to try. But that was pretty much exactly how I do it. So yeah, just like small strokes, and then I just make a line going towards my eyebrow or the tip of my eyebrow, and then just connecting it. Hi, Coco. Mwah. He was on my lap, and he was totally messing up my eyeliner, so I had to put him down. So, yep, just cleaning up and making my eyes as even as possible. This is a L'Oreal Smoldering Eyeliner. It's like an eye kohl pencil, and it's in black, and it does transfer down to the bottom. I wouldn't recommend it just for tight lining, but I am going to do my waterline with that too. So, a little bit more Oro. And this is Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. You can use any mascara because we're going to be applying falsies. So you just want to apply some regular mascara so that your lashes can blend with the false lashes. And I get my Jordana mascara at Duane Reade, but you can find it at Walgreens or anywhere else that they sell Jordana. I love it. This is Ardell Natural Demi Lashes, and I'm using the Revlon Lash Adhesive in dark. So I know it seems like I just pop them on, but I just wear eyelashes so much now that I do literally just pop them on with a tweezer. But I will do an eyelash video. I tried filming it before, and it was a total fail because I was just having like a bad lash day for some reason and a bad eyeliner day, and my hands were like all in the way and clumsy. I just applied the Jordana mascara to my bottom lashes and a little bit more on one of my eyebrows. This is the Wet n Wild powder again because it wasn't even, so yep. Ooh, this is the Star product. I am using this lipstick, and this is by Revlon. It's part of their new collection. I believe it's like their Brazilian or Rio collection. I don't know. This is Sultry Samba, and it's a matte shade, and the number is 014. Honestly, it's not my favorite pink, but I was inspired by this color. Like, I was just so excited to use it, but it's really not all that. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Oops, there's my phone. And now I'm using Milani blush. This is Delicioso Pink. And this is just my random Walmart brush. I believe it's by like Essential Tools. And I'm using the same brown color. This is Blame It on Midnight and Densitides under my eye just to create some shadow. And now I am tight lining with that L'Oreal eyeliner. And I don't really have sensitive eyes, so it doesn't really bother me. Now I'm using the True Match by L'Oreal Cocoa bronzing powder. Well, it's actually just a foundation, but I'm using it as a bronzing and contour powder because the Sunny isn't as dark as I'd like it to be. This is the NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in nope, it's not Fortune Cookie, this is Sugar Cookie. And I am so obsessed with that shade. And now from that Vanity palette, this is going really fast, Wet n Wild, that dark brown color underneath my eye. That was a MAC brush, the one I always use. Yeah, this went really fast. The end was just like blah, 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 and I'm totally tripping over my words. My watch is by Michael Kors. It's a Lexington watch. I know I'm going to get asked. And a little more blush. Oh, and my nails are by Perfect Match, and the color is Pink Lace Veil. Yeah, and that's a Morph brush. This is an e.l.f. highlight. It was like $1, and this is in the color Luminance, and I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.